Well, I watched I'm Still Here, and this movie is a masterpiece. Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes is saying. Rightfully so. 95% certified fresh by the critics, 98% by the audience. I'm not gonna give you my rating until the very end, but just know I'm not far off from this at all. This movie is incredibly powerful. It is so sad, but it's also very empowering, because if this family could persevere and make something out of something so terrifying, so devastating, you can do anything. If you really think you have it tough, some people in some other places of the world have it even tougher. I'm not gonna go too much into detail because I feel like I could spoil a lot of this movie, and I don't want to do that. I want people to go experience it for themselves. I want you to go check it out. It is worth watching. I think in the near future, I'm gonna do like a more extensive video going into more plots, more details of the movie, where I, inevitably will be spoiling some stuff. I just want time to pass so that people don't get spoilers. Maybe you guys want that, maybe you don't. Let me know in the comments if you're up for that. I still don't know if I'm gonna do that, but let's go. Fernanda Torres, deservedly so, got that nomination for Best Actress for the Oscars. Deservedly so. She won the Golden Globe. It is mind-boggling to me. It is wild. It is not comprehensible. Like, I do not understand how she was not included in any of the other awards. Don't understand. How did we go from Golden Globe skipped all the way to Oscars? What happened to the critics? What happened to the SAGs? What happened to BAFTA? I'm at a loss. Like, what? She needs to be in all of them. She needs to be recognized in all of these awards precursors, because her performance, let's just keep it real, she is the movie. Fernanda Torres' character of Eunice, this is the movie in itself. Like, I would say 99.9%, I'm gonna go extra on it, is her. There are some shots where maybe she's not there, but literally she's in the entire movie. By the way, I had no idea this was real. Like, this was a true story, based on a true story. When I found out at the end, it hit me. These people really went through this. Because now I was sad because it's a sad movie, but I was happy because it's a really good movie and it's a really, really empowering story. And not just these people, this country. It's based on a true story by Eunice Paiva, who loses her husband. He is taken away by the military dictatorship that ran in the 70s in Brazil. And the story of her and her family trying to cope with his disappearance, trying to find out where he is, why he was taken. Every single performance of this is amazing. The kids, all of them. Her, of course. The dad. You fall in love with this family. The movie does such a great job in introducing the family and showing them to you in a way that you fall in love with this family. You see the love that this family had for each other. You see the love that these kids had for their parents, for their dad. That's why you feel his absence. That's why you feel for them when they lose him, because he was such a loving father, such a great actor. I don't know his name. I'm sorry, I don't have his name right now. He is incredible in this role. You fall in love with him. I fell in love with him. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. He's really cute, the actor. I have like a crush on him. Specifically, there's a scene where they're dancing, like the family's dancing. I don't want to give too much, but like the way he dances with his family, and I was like, all right, but I try to keep it professional. Let me try and keep it professional, because at the end of the day, this is a real story. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm just saying, like, him as an actor, like, oh, daddy, oh, you guys, sorry, let me keep it professional. Let me go back. And once she gets the news of what really happened, is when you really see what this woman went through. And the performance by Fernanda Torres, it's very reserved. It's very quiet. But that's what makes it so sad to watch, because she's bottling it all inside. She has to. She doesn't want her kids to know the truth. She doesn't want her kids in pain. And also kind of having that hope that, like, maybe that's not even true. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I will see him one day, or at least know exactly what happened, because you can't believe everything that people say. She doesn't just suffer the loss of her husband. She's also incarcerated and she's tortured. She's put into very, very horrible situations with her daughter. Like I'm saying, I'm shook that this happened in real life, and seeing just how cruel the government was and can be. This movie also shares the importance of having memories, whether it be photos, recordings. It is so important because that's what life is, memories. And that's all they have left, memories. That's all they can hold on to. I cried, guys, like specifically the ending of this movie, towards the last part of the movie, is so sad. Fernanda's mother, who is also Fernanda Montenegro, I believe, she plays Eunice her last years of her life, and it's so sad. She suffers from Alzheimer's. I'm trying not to give too many spoilers, but like I kind of have to give you an idea. And it reminded me of my grandparents, rest in peace. When you would just look at them sitting there, they can't do much, they don't talk, they need help, to get around, and they're just staring off into space, or staring at something, or staring into nothing. And you wonder sometimes, like, what could they be thinking? What could they be feeling? What's on their mind? And that happens in this movie, and it's so heartbreaking. She's losing her memories, but then there's that little glimpse that she might get a hope of something. The performances, oh God. But the love of family never left. And you see that throughout the entire movie. You see it at the very end. The family is still united. It's a masterpiece. The colors. I thought it was so brilliant to do warm colors when you see the family united. Feel the love, feel the warmth of this family. And then you see those muted gray, blue colors when they're in horrible situations, when they're in pain, when they're suffering. That was really, really cool. This movie has a huge chance of winning an Oscar. Fernanda has a huge chance of winning the Oscar for Best Actress. Like, it's not just the hype that this movie has. It's backed up by the movie. For me, I'm Still Here gets 5 out of 5 stars.